Are you someone who has a hard time asking for help? If you are, you're not alone. Let's talk about this today. Hey, Teachable Spirits, I'm Pam, and I give pep talks. Not TED Talks, but pep talks. Today is day 78 of 100 days of posting, the last 100 days of 2024. I've mentioned before that I play on the praise team at church, and one of the things about being on the praise team is that we have to get to church very early in order to make sure that we are all practiced up and that the sound is all working. And so since our church has 2 morning services, that's pretty early that we have to get there. Now, I'm not complaining because I do love to play. And even though it is very early and it's hard to get up, especially because I'm naturally a night owl, I'm happy to be there. So it's not exactly the same time each week. It kind of depends on if the choir is also needing to practice and how much time we feel like we need for that particular week. So generally we get a group text on Saturday at some point telling us what time we need to be there. And one of the people on the praise team for this week struggles with getting up. And that's a problem that I have too. It's not easy because I am naturally a night owl. I get up early out of necessity, but it doesn't happen easily for me. But anyways, this person said, if anybody's going to be up between 5:30 and 5:45, could you please call me to make sure that I'm up? And I knew that I was getting up about that time, and I said, if you're serious, then I would be happy to give you a wake-up call. And she said, yes, please. But this made me think how sometimes people are not willing to ask for help, and I'm very proud of her for realizing what she needed and asking for it. Like, she's willing to be there early, but she just knew that it was a struggle and she didn't want to miss. It was like going to be super important that she was there. She had a very special part to sing and needed to be there on time and not like rushing in. Like, you got to get up and be like ready to sing. So this made me think about, a lot of times people probably need help, but they don't think about asking for a number of reasons. Like, there seems to be like a stigma attached to asking for help sometimes. So many times people want to be seen as strong and capable, and so there's like this stigma that if you ask for help, then you're showing weakness or that you can't handle whatever it is. There's a lot of emphasis in our society on being self-reliant and strong, but we're not meant to live in a vacuum. We are meant to help each other and to rely on each other and to seek help when we need it. There's actually benefits to asking for help. It reduces stress by lessening the burden that you're carrying and the anxiety that you feel. Sometimes asking for help gives another perspective that can help you solve a problem. Sometimes I just have to ask, can you just hear me out on this? I need another set of eyes to look at this. And that person has a different perspective and is able to help me solve the problem. And here's a really cool thing, is that it actually can strengthen your relationships. When you are able to help someone, it's like you have this special bond with them. And when you reach out and ask somebody for help, that vulnerability actually helps to build a stronger bond and deeper your connection to that person. My love language is helping. And so that's how I actually love on people, is by helping them. And that's how I feel loved when I am helped. I feel connected with them. I love to help. And so I am happy to help people when they ask. So if you are struggling with something that is beyond your ability, or you need emotional support, or you need guidance or expertise in a particular area, don't be afraid to ask for help. It is not a sign of weakness. It's actually a sign of strength, that you know what you need and you are willing to humble yourself and ask for help. We weren't made to go through this life alone. We need each other. And so whether it's big or small, if you need help, there's no shame in asking for it. So for these 100 days of the challenge, I am doing 3 habits each day. One of them is expressing gratitude. And so today I want to say that I am thankful for helpers. I'm going to add this to my gratitude chain back here. And the next is to breathe deeply 3 times. We're going to breathe in for 4 counts, hold 4, out 4, hold 4. And I invite you to join me in this. All right, so here we go. All right, very good. And lastly, we're going to drink water. And so if you need to pause the video and go get some water, come on back. Here we go. All right. Well, that is day 78 in the books. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.